Ian here from Funner Computer. We are going to continue with our Gamefroot tutorials. We'll go to Make Games, and of course we have to log in. I'll use my account, and you use yours. Okay, here we are. But where's the game that I worked on before? Didn't I save it? I did. Here is Open Saved Game, and there it is. Everything is fine. I can open it. And everything is exactly where I left it. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to put something on this platform down here. How do I get there? Well, I can go down here and drag and move the camera around so that different parts of my game are put into the center. I want this platform here. Okay. I'm going to click on my background layer. So anything I add now is going to be in the background layer. In the game objects, I'm going to scroll down to Storypoints, and I'm going to select this sign, and we'll put it there. Notice that it comes with a script. It's got the purple script in here. Okay, now what happens if we play? Here she is, jumping onto this platform, and here's the story. A message pops up. How fantastic. Of course, we want a better message than that. So if we right click on this and go to Edit Instance Properties, here is the message. We can overwrite this. We'll say, you made it, meaning that she made the jump. And I'm also going to increase the font size because I think larger fonts are happier, friendlier. And we close this. Wait, did we save it? Yes. You don't have to actually click anything to save it. It's already there, done for you. Oh, and should we support Gamefroot? Yes, absolutely. So let's play the game and see how our sign works. Up and over. There it is. And hey, you made it. There is our sign. Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about the layers over here. I added this to my background layer. And it works. Absolutely no problem. If you want signs, you can definitely put them on your background layer. Make sure the background layer is selected. But let's see what happens if we put them on other layers. How do I get rid of it now? Well, if I right click on it, hover over this, at the very bottom it says delete asset. Well, all of these images and scripts are considered assets and they can be deleted just like that. What if we put it on the tile map? Notice that the grid appears with the tile map. Okay, let's select the story point, put it on that. We get this warning that the game object's been converted to a tile. And when we right click on it, all we can do is delete asset. Well, let's see what this looks like. If we play this game and we jump over to it, it no longer acts like a story point. It acts like a block. We jump on it, we can't go through it, and this is how blocks work by default. Alright, but this is not how we want the sign to work. So, let us delete this asset. Now, let's try on the everything else layer. We can put it here. Okay. And we'll right click and edit instance properties. We'll go back to you made it, and we'll change the font size again. And we can also change the permanence. False means that when you see it, after you see it, it disappears. We're going to keep it true. Okay. Now let's see what happens when we play it. You made it. Perfect. Well, almost perfect. She appears behind the sign, which might be exactly what you're looking for, but if it isn't, we need to change that. Well, if you had put the sign on the background layer, that wouldn't have happened. But there is another way to fix it. We'll close this, and here on the everything else layer, notice that there's this little triangle over here. If we click that, we have two assets. If we click on this, here's the story point, and it gets outlined in this blue rectangle. What's this other one? If we click on this, well, we can click and drag here to also navigate, and there it is. This weird series of numbers, .png, represents our player outlined in blue. Well, in this list, anything that is on top here in this list will appear in front when we actually play the game. Well, if we want our player to be in front, we can drag it. Now this sometimes doesn't work. We can drag it, there we go, it does work, on top, and now our player is higher in this list. So she is going to now appear in front of the story points. Let's play it and find out if that's true. We go to our sign. You made it, and she is in front of the sign. Everything's good. Thank you for listening.